Hello everyone, this is Hajurunisa, Associate Professor from the Commerce and Management Department. I would like to deliver lecture on overhead cost control from the chapter Cost Accounting. Let's begin with the topic Meaning of Overheads. Meaning of overheads. The term overheads refers to any expenditure is incurred over and above the prime cost is called as overheads. It is also called as indirect cost, supplementary cost, non-productive cost, or cost or burden cost. The next topic is definition of overheads. According to Weldon, overheads are defined as the cost of indirect materials, indirect labor, and indirect expenses, including services which cannot be conveniently be charged direct to specific cost units. The next topic is classification of overheads. There are various ways in which the overheads can be classified. The classification of overheads is the process of grouping of the overheads according to their common characteristics. Overheads are classified on the basis of element, on the basis of functions, on the basis of behavior, and on the basis of controllability. So let's continue with the explanation of each and every type of elements, that is classification of overheads. The first classification is element wise classification. Here it is classified as indirect material. All those material which do not form a part of the finished product or cannot be identified with the product conveniently are known as indirect material. For example, consumable stores, loose tools, waste cotton, lubricating oil, fuel, stationery, postage, etc. So the next is indirect labor. The labor costs which are not directly engaged in production of goods and services. For example, salary of supervisors, works managers, wages to coolie, watchman, electrician, storekeeper, timekeeper, director's fees, overtime payments, cost of idle time, etc. Next is indirect expenses. Indirect expenses are those costs other than direct material and direct labor which cannot be directly identified with a job or product. For example, the indirect expenses of the canteen expenses, repairs and maintenance, depreciation, insurance, rent, rates, taxes, factory telephone, postage expenses, lighting and heating, advertisement, first aid and hospital expenses. These are classified as under element wise classification, indirect expenses. And the next classification is functional wise classification, that is factory or manufacturing overheads. Functional wise factory or manufacturing overheads. This is also known as production overheads or works overheads. Factory overheads represent all the indirect cost, indirect material, indirect labor, and indirect expenses incurred in connection with production of product or services. Following are the examples of indirect material, that is consumable stores, grease, lubricating oil, cotton waste, loose tools, postage, stationery used in the production department. Indirect labor such as salary of factory supervisor, works manager, storekeeper, and the foreman. Indirect expenses are factory rent, factory lighting, factory repairs and maintenance, depreciation of factory building and machines. And the next is administrative or office overheads. So it is the indirect expenditures incurred in formulating policy, directing the organization, controlling and managing the operations of an undertaking other than production, selling, distribution, research and development activities. This represent indirect material, indirect labor, indirect expenses incurred by the administrative department in the office. Following are the examples of indirect material: cost of printing and stationery used in the office, cleaning materials, water containers, etc. Indirect labor: salary of managing director, directors, general managers, accountants, managers, secretary, other staff of the office, clerks, legal advisors, etc. Indirect labor. Then comes indirect expenses: office rent, lighting, rates and taxes, repairs, insurance and depreciation of office building, furniture or equipments, telephone expenses, legal charges, bank charges. And the next classification under functional wise, it is selling overheads. Selling overheads represents those costs which are incurred for promoting sales, stimulating demands and facilitating sales of an organization. In other words, it includes the indirect costs which are associated with marketing and selling and advertising activities. Following are the examples of overheads of sales department and sales management. Indirect material: printing and stationery used in sales department, cost of catalog, free gifts and samples. Indirect labor: salary of sales manager, sales officer, other staff of sales department, commission to agents. Indirect expenses: rent, rates and taxes of sales showroom, repairs and maintenance, depreciation of sales office building, equipment and furniture, sales office telephone expenses, lighting expenses, sales office advertisement, bad debts, traveling expenses of salesman, etc. Next is distribution overheads under functional wise classification. Distribution overheads represents those costs which are incurred from the time to time the product is completed in the factory until it reaches ultimate consumers. It includes packing expenses, storage expenses, transportation expenses. In other words, all indirect material, indirect labor and indirect expenses incurred by distribution departments are known as distribution overheads. For example, indirect material: printing and stationery used in distribution of office, secondary packing material. Indirect labor: salary to staff involved in distribution, vehicle drivers, coolie charges, etc. Indirect expenses: rent, rates, taxes in warehouse, godown, repairs, maintenance, insurance, depreciation of warehouse and godowns, equipments, furniture, delivery vans of distribution office, telephone expenses of distribution office, lighting, heating and cleaning of distribution office, etc. In classification, and the third classification is based on behavior wise classification. It is behavior wise classification. Overheads can be classified on the basis of their tendency to vary with the volume of production or sales or activity level. Behavior wise, the overheads are grouped as fixed overheads, variable overheads and semi-variable overheads. Fixed overheads are those indirect costs which do not change even though there is a change in level of production. In other words, if the level of output goes up or comes down, these overheads remains constant. For instance, The salary of manager or the rent of a building does not change even if we increase or decrease the volume of production. The examples of fixed overheads are rent of a building, plant and machinery, depreciation of building, plant and machinery, salary of directors, managers, clerks, accountants, office expenses such as postage, printing and stationery, bank charges, legal fees, etc. Next is variable overheads. Variable overheads are those indirect costs which vary in direct proportion to the volume of output. In other words, when the output increases, the total variable overheads increases proportionately, and the total output decreases, the total variables decreases. But the variable overheads per unit remains fixed at different levels of activity. The examples of variable overheads are fuel, power, maintenance, depreciation, lubricants, idle time cost, commission to salesmen, spoilage, etc. Semi-variable overheads. These are the overheads, those indirect costs which remain constant to a certain extent and proportionately vary thereafter. These overheads are partly fixed and partly variable. For instance, telephone expenses including fixed charge plus variable charge according to the number of calls. Sometimes the sales representatives are entitled to a fixed salary plus a commission beyond a certain level of sales. This is a semi-variable overhead. The examples of semi-variable overheads are repairs, maintenance, depreciation of plant and machinery, telephone charges, etc. The last is classification according to controllability. Classification according to controllability. It is controllable variables and uncontrollable variables. Controllable variables and uncontrollable variables. Controllable cost is regulated at a given level of management authority. Variable costs are generally the controllable cost. For example, cost of purchase of raw material. Uncontrollable cost cannot be regulated or controlled by the management. For example, salaries and other administration expenses. I hope you understand this concept of overheads, that is meaning of overheads, definition of overheads, classification of overheads, element wise classification, functional wise classification, behavior wise classification, and controllability wise classification. And distribution of overheads on the basis of primary distribution and secondary distribution will be continued in the second part of my session of overheads cost control in the next video. Thank you very much for watching this video.